Hello, welcome to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron. Hey everybody. Once again, David Bromberg on the platter, empty glass in hand. We go back to the Ron-toberfest, proudly sponsored by Radio Mofo. And by sponsored, I mean, it sent me a sticker and it fit on there, so I rolled with it. But let me digress. I need to pick up right where I left off. Part 2 of the Bro Day Guns N' Roses smoldering dumpster fire shit show. Let's pick up right where we left off. Is that my brother has just given a very, very large pre-rolled to a borderline geriatric woman who's going to take it home and probably enjoy it with a couple of her friends and then, hide in the dark as the paranoia kicks in. But, that's neither here nor there. It's pure speculation on my part. So let's fast forward to where we leave there and head into the venue. Haha. Yeah. The nice thing for my brother is that at least Coors Lights are available at least the stand we were in. So we found our seats, went up, which now we have to find the quickest path to the concessions, which we did. So we come up, we're like, all right, let's get this going. Start standing in line. There's like a big L-shaped counter. Well, one side's got about 4 or 5 stations, and they are backed up. So after standing there for like 2 minutes, I'm like, there's 2 stations right over there. There's nobody there. I fucking walk over, left, walked right up. First guy in line. Beautiful, beautiful girl at the counter. And she's, you can tell that they are getting just pounded right now. I'm already half in the bag. I think I'm still carrying 2 beers. I don't know. Double fisting wound up being, and like every picture from there on out, I've noticed there's 2 beers. It wasn't intentional, it's just how it happened. So I get there and I'm like, well, I gotta buy 2 because the show's gonna start. I don't want to come back and get the show. Oh, I gotta buy my brother fucking Red Bull. Alright, so I'm like, I think it's just 1 and a Red Bull, whatever. So I go up, swipe the card, chip it, and hit the tip button for like 20%. I'm like, you know what? She's adorable. She's gonna give me great service. I already got out of waiting in line, 20%. Well, as I'm tapping the 20%, the fucking thing freezes. So she's like, let me see. She flips it over and she's like, hit something on her end. She's like, pull it out, which I appreciated very much. She's like, now stick it back in, which I also appreciated very much, justifying the fuck out of my 20% tip. Because she was very aggressive and she knew what she was doing. Because I came back later and I heard her telling other customers very aggressively to pull it out and shove it back in. And they all enjoyed it, is all I'm going to say. I'm sure there was a lot of 25% tips on there. But it didn't work. Something happened. She just looked at me. She's like, you're good. I looked at my brother and I'm like, hey, these are apparently on the fucking house because the adorable chick has had enough of this fucking machine and she just gave us fucking drinks, bro. I will be going back to her all night. So, a couple of beers, show starts, getting excited. God, clearly there was an opener. I don't remember the opener. When you don't know the songs, it's kind of... But the amphitheater, right on the lake, so you're covered, yet you're outdoors. Up at the top, overlook of the lake. So we get up there and got a picture right as the show was starting. And of course, there I am, 2 fucking beers. So the show started going. This is where it starts getting blurry. We're getting ready for the show because now the opener's done. So we found our seats. We're sitting down. My brother and my nephew in front of me. Me and my other brother behind them. And I tell you, when I'm at a show, man, I put my legs against the back of those metal benches so that I lean back. All my weight is perched on that. It's like, I'm not going nowhere, dude. That fucking metal thing's right there. Whew. That's a feat of science. I lean back, I'm rocking all night, I'm holding up the beers, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I smell like shit, spit's flying out of my mouth, I look like a crazy person, I don't give 0 fucks. In normal life, I'm very subdued. I don't get all excited about much of anything. You get me at a concert where I love the shit, I'm fucking going to party guy. I don't care what you think. Fuck you. You can't see around me doing this shit. That's the problem. That's on you. You fucking figure it out. So... double fisting. Somehow I must have got through them both. So I just kind of wandered like I gotta go get more beers. So I go get some beers And I go back to my, bathrooms, or there's lines and shit everywhere. So it was half the time it was using a stall because that's what was open. But I go back to my favorite chick. I get 2 more beers. It's like, I'm going to get one for me. I'll get one for my brother. So I fucking go to the bathroom, get the beers, go back to the seats. I take a different route. I decide I'm going to walk underneath because we were way up top. And when you go way up top, you got to come down those steps. And man, I was not liking my odds of navigating those all night. It was a lot of concentrate, carrying 2 beers, making sure your foot's solidly on a thing. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. We're almost at the bottom. I'll go to the lower level and then go up 5 steps. That sounds better. So that's what I did. But as I sat down, I started thinking I'm not sure if I know these people. Well, start talking to the guy behind us. Oh, it's totally cool. Oh, yeah, I looked up the set list. I'm like, oh, my brother was just doing that. So me and him are totally hitting it off. When a dude and his family shows up, looking at me like I need to move. I'm like, oh, where are you going? He's like, there. Like, shit. Oh, I'm a whole section over. Oh, Jesus Christ. So there I go with 2 beers. I walk over, and there's nobody there. Well, apparently, they had got concerned about me taking so long because I was in the wrong section and never came back, that they all went to look for me, but had gone up the steps and around. So by the time they came back, I'm sitting there with 2 beers and like, well, this one was for me, this one was for you, but you guys took so long to come back that this one's gone and now this one's also for me. So, like, fuck. Then I remember at some point my brother, while they were gone, he must have come back with a fucking High Life. I don't know how he wound up with one, but he's like, I don't want this, here. Alright, so now I'm double fisting a Coors and a High Life. And, it was, it's funny, because the show is actually kind of going to be secondary in the storytelling here. Man, I saw him 30 years ago, and as Rolling Stone called it, Axl doing his Mad Hornet routine. I mean, this guy had a microphone with like not a tripod even, like a flat triangle stand. So he would run from one side of the stage, put a leg up on the speaker, do a thing, fucking sit the stand, do a whole other side of the stage. Like, he spent the whole show just fucking running and screaming. It was a feat of magnificence. Like, it got to be, like, oh, I've seen him do it. It got to be kind of secondhand, but man, amazing when I look back at it, because now he walks up and stands right in this general area, and I ain't bitching about that. I mean, hey, props. He's still going, and he looks rather different. I believe there's a picture of him and Mickey Rourke floating around online that said they look like they're a couple of women named Karen who own a lesbian bookstore in the Northwest. I said he looks suspiciously like Phyllis Diller, because I needed references to be older. But he's still there. He's still doing it. And apparently my brother said Thursday night they had a show in Chicago and he was sick, throwing up, whole deal. So we probably didn't get Top Shelf Axl because that was Thursday. Our show was Saturday. 48 hours later, like, I get it. I ain't gonna bitch. So if you're throwing up, obviously it fucks with your vocal cords. What I can tell you is that all the low parts, he just fucking nailed. Anything high, he either biffed or said fuck it all together and just didn't do them. I said, not bitching, don't care. Props that he was out there and gave us a show. It definitely ain't the show it was 30 years ago, but Slash and Duff were back. I was very happy. I told my nephew, we're watching the screens, I'm like, look at that. Look up there, watch that screen, because they had a close-up on his fingers. Like, this is like watching fucking Van Gogh paint. Like, you get to, like, right there, you're watching the fucking brush strokes. It's amazing. Like, take that in. That's fucking art. They sounded great. I sounded fucking amazing. They did do some songs I didn't know. I got to admit that by the time Chinese Democracy came around, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't learn them real well. There's apparently a couple covers they did when there was a song I didn't, or there was that. There was another one, and like You Could Be Mine, like another one I just don't really care for. So those songs became my go to get beers music. Like, oh, I don't care about You Could Be Mine. See you later. Oh, this is off Chinese Democracy? Time to go buy 2 beers. So I went to my same chick, Come back with 2 beers, and God, I did not want to look at that bank statement. I'll tell you that. Like, fucking $8.50 times 2, $17 a crack. I bet you I was there 6 or 7 times. I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna be over $100. Like, this is not good. But who cares? When you're in the fucking thing, I kept telling my brother, Jesus, I'm annihilated. And he's like, really? Which, first of all, I've told you how many things I put in my body, so there shouldn't be a shock factor. But maybe it's because it's me, and most people aren't used to me saying I'm totally obliterated. But that was about the time when I realized that I'd eaten 2 gummies. Like, 2 gummies and like 6 16-ounce beers and 2.5 12-ounce beers and pre-rolls, and yep, all adding up now. But they played fucking Estranged, Fuse Your Illusion 2. It's like a 9.5-minute song. One of my all-time favorites. Nothing I ever thought I'd see them play live ever. Sounded amazing. Especially because a lot of it Axl's lower. Like, Jesus, there's a couple of guitar parts where Slash is... I don't know, it's not typical Slash going nuts. It's more of an, like, almost Jimi Hendrix style effect. And man, spot on for the record. Because I tell you, I've listened to those things thousands of times. If there was any difference, I would have picked up on it. This fucking... That was my take home of the night. Was this fucking... I can't believe I got to hear Estranged with Slash and Duff. Like, I never thought I'd see those 3 humans together in a place, let alone with me also in the place, and then playing songs that I never thought I'd see him play live. Was amazing. But at this point of the night, like I said, I have 6, 8, 16-ounce beers. I lost track. But it was not good news. They were all swimming around and gurgling. And at this point, Ron made the executive decision that time to go unload. So off to the bathroom to throw up a pile of alcohol and foam. So that's what I did. And that was when I was like, okay, we need to get some water in here. So I stopped at the same booth I'd been going to all night. I said, I need a water. She's like, okay, what else? Just a water. Like, just a water. Yes. She judged me so hard. But, I was like, look, you've been selling them to me all night. If anybody in this building ought to be not surprised that I need a water, it should be the chick that's been selling me 2 at a time for the last 3 hours. You should probably know. Fucking get the pencil out and do the math on that one. So my brother, I said, total old guy thinking, he's already got our route out mapped. So he's like, hey, Paradise City's the closer. They start playing Paradise City, we'll head to the exit. Everybody cool with that? I'm like, yeah, don't want to miss it, but whatever, I get it. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm old, I'm hammered. I'll be ready to go. So Paradise City hits, and clearly we were not the only people who thought that, because it wasn't too long through Paradise City we bounced, and we didn't even get the first bus. I think we were on like the 3rd bus. So many people had gotten out before 2 full buses. Like, all right, fuck. But then from there, back to the hotel. I said, my younger brother ordered pizza, which I was already asleep, man. I gotta tell you, I got back to that hotel, boom, done, like midnight. Well, he's got a pizza coming. They told him 2 hours. So now him and my nephew were like, we gotta stay up 2 hours waiting for this pizza. Well, of course, that's your classic pizza delivery trick. You tell them 2 hours so that when you show up in an hour and a half, you're a goddamn hero. Which is what happened. Pizza showed up. I was woken up by the commotion. Ate some pizza. Oh, I got a root beer because when we got back, I went over to Quick Trip to get more provisions. And I walked past the Quick Trip, got my shit, came back, and as I got back to the hotel room, my nephew's like, I'm really surprised nobody threw up. And I was like, oh, I did. They're like, what? When? It's like, I just threw up behind Quick Trip in the tall grass. Like, I was walking over to get a fucking root beer and a water, and I was like, you know what? Let me stop here where these, 3-foot fescues. I'm just, wah! Wow, I feel better. I was like, yeah, I just fucking horked in the tall grass right after we got back. So, like, oh yeah, and at the place. I threw up at the place, too. But, I'm feeling good now. So it was a good decision. So yeah, that tells you what shape I was in. So I ate some pizza, some root beer, and some water. Let's try to get this going. Apparently, my brother stayed out drinking in the parking lot with other people at the hotel till 4 a.m. This motherfucker can party, man. I tell you, they say got me by 10, 12 years. I don't know, but it's amazing. Because I was the first one down. But yeah, we made our way back. We decided to stop in Mount Horeb. Went to a bar, tried to catch some of the Steelers game. We walk in, we sit down. My brother's like, "Shots? You want a shot?" I'm like, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! How can no, I don't want a shot." I was unsure whether I should order. I ordered a Pepsi and a water, and I wasn't sure if the Pepsi was gonna sit. I was like, that might be too much for my stomach. Like, let's not. Shots, no. Beers, no. Like, beers, no. Shots, totally no. Yep, him and my nephew are hammering down shots. They got beers. Finally, after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of just pounding water, I was like, you know what? That shit got a Bloody Mary and it looks real good. Give me one of those. So yeah, some beef stick and some string cheese and all the accoutrement. It was very filling, very good. Then I decided I'd have a beer, IPA, took a couple drinks, and instantly felt all the alcohol hit. I'm like, fuck, I'm drunk. Like, I just got drunk off a beer. Like, it's there. So we stayed till about 4 minutes left in the game, headed back home. I went home and took a fucking nap. It was, like I said, I didn't drink a beer for 3 or 4 days after that. It was rough. But the kicker, and then I also waited, not only did I not drink beers for 3 or 4 days, I also waited that long to look at my bank statement because I was like, fuck, this is going to be $100, $120 in shitty light beers at the venue. So I go in and look. I've got like 4 charges on my card. And one of them was like $4.75 for that last water at the end of the night. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, this one's like $13, so that's my beer and the Red Bull. There's $4.75, so that's the water. And then there's 2 more transactions, like, that's 5. Like, I was at her station way more than that. So it's like, yes. Even though, she charged me for the fucking water, but some of that beer was on the house. And that's what I appreciate about her. But, again, the Wrath of Todd fine. It's glowing green with threat level green. But not today, Todd. Not today times 2. Because we're going to finish this bad boy off and I think it's time to eat some food. Because the stomach's feeling awful Summerfesty. So, for Drinks with Ron, I am Ron. David Brownberg on the platter. $1 bill still firmly ensconced on top. I'm Ron. Signing off.